Hi, welcome back to another Numerology energy reading. Today is November 5th, 2025, and that makes today a 7-day. I literally almost forgot to do this. I was just living today, and I almost forgot. But then I remembered. I was like, I never looked at the numbers for myself. I knew today was going to be a 7-day, but I journaled that today didn't feel like a 7-day. And it's like, it didn't feel like a 7-day in the sense of like, I got all the things done that I needed to do and I did them perfectly well as myself and everything worked out. But I had to come to terms with the fact that I didn't do everything in the best possible way, and maybe I had to go back and journal and change my perspective, because it was like, did I at least do everything? I woke up, I read, I was on my phone periodically through reading, so that prolonged the amount of time that I was reading, and I went outside, but I didn't necessarily stretch when I was outside. I just kind of sat there, and I ate, not immediately after waking up, but I ate, but it wasn't really good things that I ate. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. I'm just taking off my socks if you're wondering why I moved my legs. What else did I put here? It was I was supposed to have an interview for my podcast. It fell through. I just wanted to go skating. My wheel on my skate broke. And it was just I guess in the face of all those challenges, how are you gonna look? How are you gonna look at it? The way that we got to 7 was through the number 25, which is 11 plus 5 plus 9, or the number 16, which is 2 plus 5 plus 9. The 2 and the 5 is keeping your faith in your changed perspective, right? And I think all of those examples are, I could beat myself up over those and be like, oh, damn, darn you, girl. But it's no. If we are in this process of unlearning the things that we have been doing subconsciously, and, that is us literally having faith in the change that is happening, because change is not always going to be this fast thing that just immediately happens. I'm not even 1 full week into being sober. So how can I expect my habits and things to change just because I'm not doing one thing in that system? If I'm used to eating like I'm high, I'm gonna continue to eat like I'm high, or I'm just gonna stuff myself, or my body is craving certain things. So so yeah, that is the 2 and the 5. The having faith in your change, knowing that it's not gonna happen overnight, knowing that it is a gradual process. I wrote change doesn't happen overnight, but with small efforts every single day, right? So today is just one day in this whole journey of life that I'm on. I'm not going to beat myself up over this one day. The number 16 is remembering our intentions or our reasons for trying to find balance, or for being balanced, right? And again, balance doesn't happen overnight. Balance doesn't happen every time you try and balance either, because sometimes something could be going on that throws your balance off. I'm about to start my period, so that's throwing the balance off a little bit right there. I start craving candy. I start wanting to eat a little more. So give yourself grace for living this life. Okay, you are still in this practicing of who you are. Me personally, I'm only 25. I'm only 25. Do you know how young I am in the grand scheme of this whole life thing? I'm still practicing. I don't even know who the fuck I am. I don't know everything I fucking want. I don't know the way that I'm about to be walking through this life at the ripe age of 40. No. This is just one day in my grand fucking life, right? So I'm not about to beat myself up over not feeling like 100% myself, right? Because I got up, did the things that I needed to do, and maybe not to the best of my fucking ability, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't know how many times I can fucking say it, but I'm not about to beat myself up over that. And nor should you. You should not beat yourself up over missing the mark ever so slightly. I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'll be back tomorrow for the number 8, tomorrow's numerology reading. Until then, remember to fuck them people, keep your motherfucking peace, and be you all the time, because you are absolutely amazing. I love you.